everyone. As you might have saw in my last video, my name is Nurse Karen and I will be your health class teacher. I am a nurse in McCartney Ranch and I'm super excited to be teaching this class for you this quarter. This video is going to be a short video, just an introduction about me and what this class is going to be about. I hope you all saw the first video that had the instructions and the layout of my class. If you have not seen that, please go back to the health classroom and click on the whiteboard for that video. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to share my little presentation with you. Okay, so this whole presentation is going to start off by talking about just getting to know me, a little bit of facts about me, and then after that we're going to transition into what the class is and what it's kind of going to be about. So first, just about my personal life. I am 24 years old. I am married. I just had my 1-year anniversary. I do not have kids, but I do have one fur baby. So it looks like my picture might be there, but that picture on the right-hand side on the top is my husband and I. My husband's name is Gabriel. And then the picture below that is my dog and I, or just my dog. My dog's name is Oreo. He is a half Border Collie and half Great Pyrenees. He is a big boy. He's only 2 years old, but he's very good at listening. Lots of energy too. Okay, so the next things I want to talk to you about and let you know is my life kind of like as being a nurse. So I've been a nurse for 1 year as a registered nurse. I do have my bachelor's degree. I earned that at Northern Arizona University. I earned my associate's degree in nursing in Central Arizona College before I did NAU. So I do have my degree in both my associates and my bachelor's. The picture on the left is when I graduated with my bachelor's degree. The picture on the right is when I started working at McCartney Ranch as a nurse. I did start working there last school year around November, so I have a few months under my belt, and I have gotten to know some of you kiddos pretty good. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is some hobbies that I'm into. I love all sports. I love watching sports. I love playing sports, but my favorite sport is definitely soccer. I still play soccer to this day in recreational leagues on Sunday. Some of you have seen me and you guys have said hi, and I love seeing you guys out there. A few other things I like to do is I love to draw. I also love to read. I love being outdoors, whether it be hiking, swimming at the beach, or just literally anything outdoors is always really fun and relaxing for me. I also love to play video games, so I have my Switch, I have an Xbox One, and I love playing video games all the time. So I know a lot of you guys do too, so sometimes we'll talk about that just for fun. Okay, so that kind of wraps up the information on me. Next, I'm going to give a short introduction for the class. So the majority of the stuff we are going to be covering is the body systems. There are lots of different body systems. There's actually 11 different body systems, but we won't be able to cover them all as we don't have enough weeks to cover all the material that we do. These right here that you can see are some of the big ones that we will be covering, which include the circulatory system. So that's your heart, your veins, your arteries, all that stuff that make your blood go round and round. Your skeletal system, so your bones. Your nervous system, which includes all the nerves and muscles in your body. The respiratory system, which everyone knows that includes your lungs, which are very important for you to breathe. And then your digestive system, which is your stomach, your pancreas, and all the little stuff that makes your food be broken down and absorbed by your body. So these are, again, just some of the few ones we are going to cover, but we'll be going into a lot more detail as we go through the different weeks. Okay, so I wanted to show you how to get to your assignment. For the first week, since we're not really covering any content, your assignment's kind of just like a fun little challenge just to see how much you might already know. So you're going to want to click in the virtual classroom on that poster on the upper right hand side. I have it circled right now in red letters, and That'll be on all of the classrooms, so it doesn't matter what grade you are, that poster should be there. So if you click on that, it will pop up your assignment. It will first pop up this, which if you watch my last video, you should know that you need to make sure you click make a copy so that you can have your own personal copy and have your work saved on your personal Google Drive. That way it doesn't matter if your classmate wrote something else, it won't interfere with what you're writing. So once you have that done, you're going to see your assignment. For kindergartners and first graders, this is what you're going to be looking at. I kind of showed you in the last video how to click and drag the pink boxes onto where you think they go. So you would put the eyes where you think the eyes are and so forth. My challenge for you is to see if you can at least know 5 of the body parts that are in those pictures. See if you can at least maybe put 5 of them where they go. You'll be on a good track. If not, it's okay. Don't worry. You'll probably know all of them by the end of the health class at the end of the quarter. For our second, third, fourth, and fifth graders, this is what your guys is going to look like. It's a little bit different. It's not on Jamboard. This one is a Google slide, and you guys can actually write onto this. So you won't have all the options like the kindergartners and the first graders do. You'll just have blank spots here where there's those blue boxes. And if you click on them once or double click on them, the text box should light up and you should be able to actually write your answer in there. So with that being said, for second and third graders, you're to say that you should at least be able to name 7 of the body parts. And fourth and fifth graders, I'm challenging you to at least name 9 of the body parts. Like I said before, it's totally okay if you don't know any of them or if you only know 1 or 2. We are going to be going through all of these in a lot more detail as well. So hopefully by the time of the end of this quarter, you'll know all of them. Another tad bit of information I wanted you guys to have is how to contact me. So if you have questions, concerns, you're having issues loading the class, anything really, you can always send me an email. That is my school email right there at the top. If not, you can also always call me. I do have my office number there, which is from school. I may or may not be at the office, but it's always worth a try to call me there first because I do not have any cell service there. So if I'm in my office, that's pretty much the only way you can reach me by phone. So I always recommend trying by office if it's within 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. because those are usually within the hours that I'm there. I'm not there every day. I'm not always there those hours, but it's a good start. If it's really an emergency and you really need to know something right that instant, you can always text me or call me. That is my Google Voice number attached to my phone number, so it will be a direct line to me. Again, I don't really recommend using that number unless it is like an emergency or you really can't figure something out and I'm not answering through the other way. But either way, I'm going to give you a few seconds here in case you want to write those down or like take a screenshot, take a picture of this just for your own personal records. Okay, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video and go ahead and look at it some more. And essentially, that's all I have for us this first week. Again, it's supposed to be just short, brief, to the point. I know everything's really hectic right now, and you're trying to get a hold of what your regular classrooms are asking, your other special teachers are asking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this health class, and I look forward to teaching all of you. Thank you for your time. I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.